It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Panthers burner at wide receiver. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Panthers and the Saints. All that and more coming up next.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Crowd getting out a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Payne. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, not what they were seeking.
Great coverage there. Holds them to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. And they'll begin by running the out. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Booth. Trying to lay one up deep. And this one is incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Booth. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And is this off? Back out, NFC playoff race time. We give you a look at what's going on there. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty. That number 2 seed, but as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that, but even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Payne. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The result, a first down, as a quick slant gets him 14. Off-play action. Payne. And his throw is incomplete.
The Panthers at 11-2 now. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Payne. Over the middle, complete. It's McCoy.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now a handoff up the middle. Carmichael. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Payne. Bryant has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation toward defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. Up the middle they go. Carmichael. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Running left, it's Perkins. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
gun now on third down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Booth. This one taken in by 11. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Second and 2. Back to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan.
Goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. On first down, Payne. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On second down, Carmichael. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to throw. Payne. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. 3 Tua Tagovailoa touchdown passes there. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Romeo Doubs, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes has thrown a touchdown pass. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Payne. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Payne.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Bryant with a catch right side.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's McCoy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run on first down. Carmichael. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McCoy. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37. Looking to throw. Payne. Over the middle, complete. That's McCoy.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's Perkins on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Payne. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McCoy.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Carmichael. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Touchdown! A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Booth. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw on 3rd down.
Booth. They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to look deep down the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Payne flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Try to get that one to Chris Olave.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Booth. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Booth. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On fourth down. Boom. This is caught. It's Hardy. Touchdown, Saints.
Deontay Hardy, 48 yards. And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
They'll cut the lead to 21-7. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On first down, Carmichael.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Looking to throw. Payne. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle they go. Carmichael. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a handoff up the middle. Carmichael. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Carolina, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.